so you're feeling stuck and uninspired to pick up the camera. Well, I've been there too. But today, I'm going to share with you a mindset shift that made me fall in love with vlogging all over again. And trust me, it'll help to reignite your creative spark. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the vlog, if you can even call it that. So you're here because you want to start vlogging or creating TikToks or basically anything that is social media related, but you're stuck. You feel uninspired, you feel like you don't know what to do or if anybody's going to watch you. And let's be real, we've all been there. But I'm gonna try and help you out by telling you what has worked for me. And now I know that everyone works kind of differently, but sometimes it's helpful to get other perspectives so you can see if there's something there that might work for you as well. And now, before we really get into it, because I don't want to deceive you of anything, this really isn't a microphone. It's my AirPod case, you see? So if it's your equipment that's stopping you from recording and making videos, then you gotta lose that mindset because the equipment doesn't really matter. And if you have a phone, you've got no excuse. And I'm really just using this because it makes me feel more comfortable. It's something for me to hold, it's something for me to use as a prop. It doesn't really serve a purpose other than make me feel like I'm an actual legit YouTuber. Because I always see them holding the little mics in their hand and I don't got that. So here we are. Anyways, we're getting off topic. So what really inspired me to make this video is because I saw a quote, or at least a photo of a quote. And here's what it said. It says, "My father always told me, if you want to go for a run, go for a run. Don't look for company. Sooner or later, on your 5th run or your 20th, like-minded people will find you themselves." And only recently have I realized that this principle works everywhere. And it really got me thinking, because one of the biggest fears that I have is of doing something by myself. You see, I like having other people around. I like doing activities in groups. I like doing activities with other people because to me, it's less boring. That way, I don't feel so lonely and I have somebody else to reminisce upon all those memories with. Now, the biggest issue with that is that it's not feasible because everybody is living their own lives and it's so hard to find someone who is down to do everything that you're doing day in and day out exactly how you want to do it. And trust me, this is all going to tie back in to how it will help you become more creative and be more disciplined in vlogging or creating videos or going down the route of content creation. And honestly, it applies to all other aspects of life as well. Okay, so let's get into it. So I just want to preface all this by saying that I've been trying to be more consistent with my vlogs. And now that was going really great because I had a lot of content at the beginning of the year and I just got back from my first trip of 2025 where I went to Denver to meet up with some family and to just hang out. But ever since I've gotten back, I've been procrastinating. I felt stuck, like almost in a stalemate. I didn't really know where to start or how to start or what to do to make my vlogs entertaining. And so for the past couple of days, I haven't really even picked up my camera. I've been just trying to come up with a concept as to how I can get into daily vlogging. And in my little creative block, I started watching a lot more YouTube videos and just trying to get ideas from other people's content. And so this is where everything ties together. So you want motivation to make videos, and that's just it. The best piece of advice that I can give you is to not think about it and just to do it. People talk about how hard it is to be disciplined and to build a routine and to just get into a habit of things. So let's say you want to work out. A lot of people have a gym routine that consists of 5 to 6 days of working out a week. But there are 7 days in a week. So you have that 1 or 2 days where you're not doing your routine. And those 1 or 2 days can be your detriment. They can be what makes your system fall apart entirely. And so there's another group of people who believe that it's a lot easier to do something every single day. So if you want to work out and you work out every single day, 7 days a week, there's nothing stopping you from breaking that routine, and so you don't get to experience what it feels like to go a day without working out. That means that there's no reason for you to fail because it's so much easier for you to continue doing that day in and day out than it is for you to do it 5 days in a row, take 2 break days, and then come back into that schedule of working out 5 days in a row. And this applies to anything. So let's say you want to become a daily vlogger, which is something that I want to do. And I have found that it's a lot easier for you to push yourself and for you to get into the groove and into the routine of posting every single day for, let's say, a year. And once you get that down, it becomes a part of your system. You're used to it. Every single day that you wake up, you know to turn on the camera. It becomes instinctual. But now let's say after 30 days, you take a break. You take 1 day off, and that's the wrench in your system. That's where everything falls apart. Because that 1 day, you get the taste of freedom. You get the taste of not being on that schedule, not being on that routine, of what it feels like to not be vlogging every single day. And with that little taste of freedom is where your brain starts to think it's okay for you to take another day off, and another, and another. and all of a sudden, you're right back at square one. You've worked so hard to build up this routine and this schedule, and since you've taken one day off, it is basically the end of the world. People will tell you that it's not, but I believe that if you truly want something, you've got to really, truly want something. You got to put in the discipline, you got to put in the work, and the only way to do that is to really do it every single day. No excuses. No reasons why you couldn't, no reasons why you shouldn't. It just has to happen. Now, I'm not saying that you'll be a failure if you don't do this. I'm just saying it'll be that much harder for you to succeed. And trust me, I know. I've been trying to make content creation my main source of income for the past 5 to 6 years. And so far, I haven't succeeded. But that's what everything is. There's a learning curve to it. So I know what I have to do now, and I know the amount of work that I have to put in. I just need to make it so that I don't fail again. Okay, so I've been talking for a while now, and I want to challenge you this. If you want to become a content creator, or you want to become a vlogger or a streamer, whatever it is, whatever social media platform or whatever it is that you want from life, for the next 90 days, for the next 3 months, try and do that one thing that you really, really want every single day. So if you want that beach body, hit the gym every single day. And it doesn't really matter how hard you go at the gym, it just matters that you show up. Or if you want to become a YouTuber or a vlogger or a streamer, do it every single day for the next 90 days so that you build that habit, so that you're stuck into that routine. And it's going to be a challenge for me too, because this is what I want. I want to become an actual content creator. And what I mean by this is I actually want it to be my main stream of income instead of something that I just do as a hobby. And the only way we're gonna get there is with some sacrifice. So long story short, you wanted some motivation. You wanted an easy way out. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't exist. You just gotta put in the work, wake up early, turn on that camera, read those books, study, and do whatever it is that you're dreaming of every single day until you're successful. Now don't give up on me, y'all. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been